was one of the hardest interviews I've ever done. And this is because it hit very close to home for me. My daughter is just about the same age of the little girl that DeFries, a former Navy officer, is convicted of killing. It was a tragedy from every angle. A 22-month-old girl lay dying at the bottom of a staircase, murdered, a jury concluded, by her stepmom, Emily DeFries. But roughly 1 year into her sentence, DeFries reached out to Crime Watch Daily to give me this exclusive interview from behind bars.
I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to get the truth out.
Emily told me when she got engaged to Brandon Bell, she loved being a stepmom to his kids, little Annabelle and her 8-year-old sister. But she also said not everyone was thrilled with the new arrangements.
Before I had even met Brandon's children, he had kind of warned me that his older daughter would have explosive tantrums. She would lash out. There were times when it turned towards me, and she physically had slammed me into a wall before because she was big enough to move me. She was not happy about us getting engaged.
That information would come into play later in our interview. But before that, I wanted to take Emily back to the day that would change everything. She says she was in the backyard with her toddler son and Anna's 8-year-old sister, while Anna was supposed to be napping inside.
As soon as I walked in and my eyes adjusted to being darker, I saw her at the bottom of the stairs. I ran over and she looked like her color wasn't good, so I thought she might have choked on something. And when I didn't see anything in her throat, I called 911. She continued breathing. I did CPR with the 911 operator until the EMTs got there.
An autopsy report would later find bruising to Anna's back and neck, as well as a fracture to her skull. And not long after that, Emily DeFries was arrested for her murder.
Were you offered a plea at any point?
Yes.
Why did you take the plea?
I'm not going to plead guilty to something I did not do.
For the record, did you kill Anna?
No.
At trial, Emily's defense team would point the finger at another suspect, Anna's own 8-year-old sister.
And so the kids are outside, Anna's upstairs sleeping, and what you're saying is at some point prior to you going in and finding Anna, there's a 30-minute window, is that accurate?
Yes.
Where her 8-year-old sister was inside the house.
Yes. There are many other instances where children around the same age have killed their younger siblings. It's not inconceivable.
But the jury didn't buy it, handing down a 20-year prison sentence. One Emily is still fighting to appeal.
I loved her like she was mine. I fell in love with her. She was sweet. She was a very happy baby.
Do you believe Emily DeFries' story?
Look, I can totally understand why people at home would think she's guilty. This is a woman who was at home with 3 kids at the time, and in the interview is blaming the entire murder on an 8-year-old.
Jason, do you buy it?
I don't know.
It defies criminal math.
It does. We also had an interrogation specialist look at the raw footage, right? And his conclusion at the end of it was that he didn't think Emily was being completely forthcoming with her answers, so I'm sort of have to stand with Stan.
In your opinion, was Emily DeFries lying?
In my opinion, she exhibits clusters of behaviors that are consistent with someone who's withholding information.
All right, now we want to hear from you. Do you believe Emily DeFries' story? Sound off right now on our Facebook page, and we'll be right back with more of our most revealing interviews.